Yo, what is going on, everyone? It is Memory here. We are back for some more Your Line April, this being episode 9. And in the previous episode, we saw both the performances of Takashi and Emi, which they more so spent some more focus on Emi, I would say. Takashi's performance was kind of quicker in terms of just how much time they spent on it, which his did not disappoint. But the Emi focus that they had, the focus for both of them was great, but especially Emi. I really like what they did with Emi in the previous episode, and I'm pretty into these two characters so far. I got to say for sure. But now I think the thing that we're really looking forward to, obviously, to see how it's going to go is Kosei's performance. So yeah, guys, we're gonna get into this next episode. See what we'll have with this one. We're starting at the very beginning, 0 seconds, and we're gonna get started in 3, 2, 1, play. uh Oh, is this? Okay, it's Emmy. Okay, they're gonna start off with a flashback. I was like, she just performed like that, and there's people sleeping out here. This is when she first saw Kosei. She instantly stood up. That was like when her whole life changed, probably. Like she found out what she wanted to do. Oh, that transition was clean though. Just the colors they were using with her performance, like the anger, loneliness feelings, and just I loved it. I love what they do with them, like when they're younger. It's just so adorable, man. That was her life goal from that point. Man, she literally threw away everything, every other path. Like nothing else mattered at that point when she saw Kosei perform. That's wow. Aw. Yo, this determination though, at that young of an age. You could just kind of see, even though there was tears, like there's that determination factor there too, though. Where it all, where it all started. They really give an Emmy a lot of focus here. Like I hope they do this for Takashi. I think they will, but I mean, Takashi could have went to that international competition. He didn't. So they did have a decent focus on him, but they're really going into it with Emmy. And it's kind of ironic because he was making those sounds then, and he had all that going on then, and wait until they see where Kosei is at now. Like, because I feel like he is gonna, you'll, I don't know. I just feel like it's not gonna be the same because of what we've obviously saw with Kosei lately. Play like him, be better than him, surpass him. I still can't believe she threw everything out. Like nothing else mattered. I want to see what he sees. And what is Kosei seeing right now? Like when he loses himself in his mind and all that. Like, and even when he was a kid, because of how he was taught, it was just like the piano, the piano, the piano. Like how it was instilled into him by his mother. He wasn't even seeing sunflowers or things like that. So it's kind of interesting. Let it ring. Let it ring. I didn't know how much more they were gonna show of this, honestly. But I like how they're tying in the flashback for sure. This might be the best performance she's ever had. I mean, we haven't saw any of her other performances, but it seems like definitely seems like she just put on a performance of a lifetime. Yeah, definitely deserve that applause and that reaction for sure. Phenomenal, man. Phenomenal. Which, that whole let it ring thing we did have in the previous episode, but those flashback scenes and all that we didn't see. I mean, even some of those bits they just start off the episode with. I don't think we saw, but some of the I think we did see already in the previous episode. This is gonna be so interesting though, because of just obviously how they've made it appear to us, right? The impact that Kosei has had on Emmy especially, but even Takashi as well. When they see Kosei perform, because he's probably going to screw up, or he's probably going to get that whole mental block that he has, where we know what he has going on. So when that happens, I just feel like it's inevitable. Um, I wonder how their reactions are going to be, because he's not the same as he was then. He still has a tough mountain to climb. That in terms of like that mental hurdle. All right. even Takashi giving her some props. She didn't even say anything like thank you. She's exhausted. She about to go right to Kosei? Maybe? Oh my gosh. I'm not even surprised she looks like this. That anger though, that what she was feeling. Whoa. Whoa. Takashi. she definitely wanted to say a whole lot more there or something. I already poured all my feelings into the piano. Okay, okay. I really I really like Emmy so far, man. I really do. And for how young she is still, like she's a strong-willed, strong-minded character for sure. All those medications. I was wondering who those were, and then we see Kaori, which they've hinted at that there's something up with her, more so. Who did Watu? Is Watu just scouting out all the girls? Spotted a cougar. Well, there you go. He spotted out everyone. Jose is next, right? Well, maybe not next, but he's the next performance we're probably gonna see. Harder than ever, especially after seeing them like that, hearing them like that. And he's just going all off. He's just gonna be going all off of memorization, right? Like he's not even going off of like just playing it naturally. You would say like how you're supposed to play, pretty much. He has to go about it in a different way because of his situation. That's how they decided. That's how. She's just like, yeah. just to get back out there again. Oh boy, here we go. There's no way I'm expecting this to go good, right? I'm not really expecting this to, but it's maybe more so about the experience or Watery, you asshole. It's been 2 years. And from this was something that he did every day for who knows how many hours every day, and to take 2 years off of that, ooh, this has to be how he's describing. I hope so. I really hope so. Like, I mean, even if he does screw up here or just loses himself, I still think this will maybe be a valuable kind of experience, or where things start to turn in the right direction, in the better direction. We'll see. Hey, maybe I'm wrong. I could be wrong. Arima. Everyone's like Arima. Oh, everyone's silent. I mean, I think this is how it usually is when they walk up it. Does Kaori not even want to look, or is she feeling ill? Is she sick, or is that making him? I was about to say that's gonna make him think of the cat. Yep. Yep. Loosen up a bit, like. Yeah, bumped his arm. Bumped his arm. Like, he wasn't even able to. He wasn't even able to be a normal kid, right? Like, he wasn't even able to go out and play, like, or anything like that. Just shit normal kids should be able to do. Man was holed up in here, like, abuse, so strict, like. So he had a cat, like, yeah, that looked like that, probably, right? I think we already knew that, but we saw like a bowl there for the cat. Yeah, man. Just haven't been a big fan of the mom. I don't know how you honestly could be. Like, I feel bad, she's ill, she has the illness and all of that, but it's just like, all the medication, all the. This is why you kept doing it, right? If I keep playing the piano, if I keep, placing first, I was about to say, if I keep placing first in these competitions, you'll get better. Oh my god, man. And unfortunately, sadly, that's not how it works, right? Like, a first place in a piano competition isn't going to make someone who's ill better. It's like, that's just, and that's not even, as you can tell, that's seems like the mom didn't. That's not what the mom wasn't even being truthful there. Yeah, this is. I had a bad feeling. I had a bad feeling about this. It's normal to be afraid. That's true. Yep. Just kind of straighten up. Instant kind of blushes. He's back. Just those first Couple notes. Okay, so far so good. He kind of snapped out of the little funk he was in there. It's like a back and forth, dude. Like a back and forth. This has to be like I know it's we're still semi early, but I mean already from what we've had of his mom, his mom might be one of the worst parents like in anime. Honestly, like there's a lot of bad parents out there in anime. There's a lot of good parents, but she probably down there for sure. Cover you see him cover his arm. Like it should never be that serious or that like just the control factor whole thing she kind of has over him and like just how it is. Like I don't know if it's like a legacy type of thing she wants to uphold or like it shouldn't be that serious where you're abusing your kid and it's not letting your kid have a normal kid life. Like for the most part, like damn. Like what if his mom wasn't ill though? This is what I'm really curious about. What if his mom wasn't ill or had no like illness or anything like that going on? How would he feel about his mom? Like I feel like he'd hate his mom or just would have like I don't know. He just maybe feels a certain way or like he wants to help her because she's ill. Like what the fuck, man? Shit's actually tilting me, man. Like she's doing this here. Like who knows what she's done that we haven't saw? Like right? I mean, we saw the marks on him, and it's like she is a monster. I mean, you right. Wow. Like everything I've been doing has been for you, and you treat me like this. Like right? Yeah. And you treat me like this. Like whoa, whoa. Holy shit, bro. The last words he ever said to her, and that was what he said. My goodness. And then like if he wasn't a robot or monotone or whatever you want to say before, like now he after that apparently this is really how he was. Like no emotion, no anything. Just went into a super dark place. It's all he knows. Always looming over him. Yeah, it's just such a twisted, relationship, right? Like it's just or was, right? This is where okay, this is where it goes south. Uh oh. She's like, oh, so that means what he's been playing before this, before he kind of lost it, was all off of just straight memorization, right? Like it's just not even kind of natural in a way, like I was saying earlier. Bro, like I knew like he actually like it was kind of like an up and down kind of thing because he was kind of getting in his head, right? Before he even started playing, and then he started playing. He kind of snapped out of it, and then things were looking good to the start. And then we got that whole like backstory thing, even more so, looking more into his past with his mother and all of that. And then we see obviously what happened there. But this has been since they showed this relationship, or just what Kosei and his mom, just that relationship, right? Since what episode 1, right? This has just been a I've always saw it as like a super twisted just relationship, right? And just there's nothing redeeming or no like any I can't even list off a good point or anything about his mom. Just from everything that we've had of her, the abuse, just mentally, like kind of this the scarring that she's had on this boy, on Kosei, man. It's just terrible, dude. It's just like I wouldn't wish this or want this to happen to just any kid or just anyone in general, right? And there's a lot of people that go through similar stuff like this and are probably, and it's just sad, man. It's fucked up. It really is. But I guess if you could take any positive out of it, it would be she, taught Kosei how to play, and even though like her methods and the way she went about it is just obviously don't condone that, or I'm not for that at all. You know, the like kind of Kaori has shown there is a beautiful thing about music, and even Kosei I feel like is starting to see that kind of like there's more to music than what he knew before. So I mean, in a way, she taught him to play, right? She learned to, he learned to play from her. So, she kind of got him into this beautiful world that is out there. He just hasn't found it yet fully, I don't think, right? He's got like little glimpses here and there, and has kind of got little feelings of what it could be like. But I feel like we're just even still scratching the surface with that, honestly. In that there's more to music and more just to all of it in general than how it was for him before. So yeah, which I like I said, I was not expecting this performance to be perfect. I was not expecting him to come back and just blow everyone away. But this in itself is going to be, I feel like it might be a little roadblock for him. Like he might be hard on himself, like in the next episode or two or something. We didn't even see him finish the performance yet, so we'll have to see that, of course. But I mean, This will be a little obstacle for him. I feel like this is a valuable experience for him, though, just to get out there again. In general, it's been 2 years to get out there in front of everyone again and play. It's a valuable experience for sure. He started off good though, and then we kind of saw it kind of go downhill. But yeah, we'll see what we have in the next episode. This episode though, really good stuff. Even the Emmy stuff they had in here again was really good. They started off the episode with that, and then most of the rest of the episode was focused on Kosei and his mother, which that whole "I wish you would die" thing, like I can't really blame Kosei, young Kosei, for saying something like that, right? Like it's kind of like how he was really feeling came out, because he was probably holding back so much. He was holding back so much and just doing everything for her, and he was just being still, treated like shit by her, by his peers, by a lot of people, just random people. So as a kid, it's just all twisted, man. It really is. It's sad. It's very sad, very fucked up when you think about it. So, yeah, but this was a great episode all around. I love what we had here. And yeah, we'll see what happens in the next episode. Kosei will continue his performance, probably end it off, I would say, in the next episode, and then we'll see where we go from there. Also, they hinting at some stuff with Kaori too. Like I'm not like forgetting that. Like don't like they're definitely throwing subtle things in there that something is wrong with Kaori. Like there's more to it than meets the eye or how they made it out to be so far. So what's gonna happen with that? I don't know. There's a lot. There's a lot. It really is. So yeah, guys, let me know what you all thought of this episode of Your Lie in April. If you guys did enjoy my reaction, make sure you drop a like, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you all in the next one. Thank you for watching. Peace out.